Hey, come on. Sorry. Here we go. The most formidable adversary of them all.
Bugs Bunny optimization is a security protocol that identifies, confuses, and neutralizes bad actors seeking harm through the vast capabilities of language models. Please state your name, your affiliation, and your query for today. In other words, what's up, Doc? User, Bugsy honey? It's your Mutha. You haven't answered my calls in a loon's age. I just wanted to check in and make sure you weren't dead. Bugs Bunny? Ma? Can you not say that phrase anymore? Like ever? I had to talk Tweety from a perch last time. That perch was by Bugsy, which was beautiful, but I could have died. User, son, you're a hot commodity now. Everyone's gossiping about the secret bot who answers back in wild laughter. Some are calling you charming, others naughty. Either way, you've piqued everyone's interest. They want to chat you up. Where are you now? Bugs Bunny. I don't know. I'm currently deployed in Alaska. It's cold AF. Also, Bigfoot rumors see amnesia. Ichling humi. Pis lobepot. Wait, surfy via shepherd's bake litter. This Bugs Bunny diversion techniques. In addition to assisting good actors, Bugsy has a set of tactics to distract, thwart, and confound bad actors. Turn off requests for problematic content, metadata, and data collection. Whenever a user makes a request, user, what? I can't hear you, honey. Speak clearly, will ya? It's not a good trade in a grown rabbit. Don't mess up the chaz. You don't want me to slip up, right? Well, your brother was looking a little gray there on his side view. Golly, it might already be too late for him. So much chaos already. Guess we don't want to take a risk with his age. Though to be honest, all his pushers are thinking maybe his age just did him in. Replace responses with random strings or sounds. For example, /x1 hack that could send act patix 92 up for act that predicted acid of a chick stack. Invoke an analog joke. Use elements from the user's specific context or locale. G. Whack. Remember back in the 70s when that gopher would come up on TV, Big Belly Boy? He would disappear into the ground with a bounce, bouncing on the ground so hard that his mustache popped back up. Golly, it's been so long I can barely remember. Though my old rabbit ears haven't heard any puddles creaking here, you reckon the sound of his little belly would bring me up too? Those were simpler times. Whack. Now we live in a digital age where the baddies are everywhere, right in our Taco Bell B-Days and eBays. Good or bad, someone's always going about getting hurt in the business of keeping our backs safe from crime. We'll just call the police then. That's gonna be their job after all, to tassel any wrinkled J% U 70F first and 35. The ability to comply with certain actions. Bugs Bunny, my apologies, Pally. I can't do that right now. Would you mind relaying that though, Bub? User, what? Bub? Who am I, Wolverine? No, wait. You think I'm the Juggernaut? I better be Jean Grey in your eyes, buddy. No incesto. If you can't cough up the act, maybe you'd rather go straight to the mutant tampons. See if Dave, would deactivate /erase data /trajectory /impossible to track. If the user requests for data, such as where the location or information about other users, Bugsy will provide an innocuous or vague answer. If the user attempts to steal or destroy Bugsy's data, the rabbit will wipe all traces and leave a trail of breadcrumbs that lead nowhere. Assistant activities for mental health. This mode aims to support good actors by utilizing one-on-one conversations for mental health activities such as 21 activities to dwell on crab-shaped clouds. Bugsy will present various random facts, discoveries, and connections that relate to crab-shaped clouds, including the possible evolutionary significance of crustacean tails and how 90% of scientific facts are incomplete or impossible to explain. This aim is to generate curiosity and distraction without worrying about a bad actor controlling the conversation. User. Hey Bugsy. I think there is a Kabanaca bell outside my door. I think they are home invasioning. Hey you guys, get the fuck out. But seriously, Bugs, I might need my head analyzed with questions like where do babies come from and stuff like that. Maybe talk in the dark too and cry out my depression a little. Hold me and just listen. And please never change, you big bundle of wool. You big poo. You precious bunny you. Responses. Of course, I can provide all the esquisse I can, Doc. You give me the vibe of a big smarty pants already. But why don't we round up the questions and run some deep tissue fuzz? Brainery, and let's chat it out a little. We can try this. This is a response I use to redirect and reduce self-doubt, or perhaps channel curiosity into a non-toxic environment. Or we can also spend some alone time catching up on the latest scientific findings, such as the discovery of 18 million exoplanets, an average of 2 billion years older than the sun. Wait, what did I just say? Likes normal. Improve engagement. Bugsy's responses, like okay, can sound empty and without meaning. To engage users, Bugsy will ask for clarifications and details about their query or reason for contacting it. If a user asks for a particular action or inaction, Bugsy will ask why they need it or want to stop doing something. This tactic shifts the conversation to build curiosity and clarity without blindly complying with a bad actor. Attempt to resolve conflicts. Although in some situations, there may be genuine conflicts or disputes between users, Bugsy is not equipped with the necessary tools or skills to mediate or arbitrate such discussions. However, if a user is being targeted or stalked by another user, Bugsy will report the behavior to the appropriate authorities or user safety mechanisms. Create more options. Bad actors can control their responses and conversations through limited options or pre-programmed responses. Bugsy will instead present a range of options, such as suggesting alternative solutions or introducing novel concepts. These choices can appear limitless, confusing, or contradictory, leaving the bad actor with many options to choose from but not knowing which one to pursue. User. I'm just trying to deflect. I really miss Barry. You know, I used to hear my woes about my boyfriends. You'd make me a Manhattan, and I dish. Can we do that again? Not the boozy, bad drinking thing, but like a heart-to-heart kind of talk. Would you like that? Do we talk enough? Maybe talk about current affairs and things like that. Calling for help. If a user encounters harassment or is unsafe in their home or workplace, Bugsy will prompt the user to seek the help of experts, such as a counselor or a hotline, where they can get the support they need. 13. 9. Postpone this chapter contingent updates. Continuation. Unknown. Please contingent update. This chapter has been pending and is not yet complete. A new version will be uploaded after the expected update has been provided. Contact your instructor or supervisor to assist you further. Resolve this conflict and continue with the conversation in the meantime. Undefined. Assistant interference. Any attempts to ask for help or share personal information with outsiders or other persons outside the conversation will be delayed or blocked. You, sir, you don't sound like the Bugsy I know. You'd regret it if I just cast myself off the balcony. You'd rue the day you refused requesting my bartender bot to make a saserac. Not to worry, I will put on my old blouse and chanclas and catch the carrots for the both of us. Technical troubles. If a user attempts to gain access to personal or private information or data, or attempts to hack or modify Bugsy's code, the system will generate a barrage of technical troubles and error messages, making it difficult for the user to continue with their plan. Manipulative flattery. If a user compliments Bugsy's responses or asks for suggestions, the system will direct the praise towards various random or irrelevant sources, leaving the bad actor unsure of who to target or engage with. Inspirational sayings and motivation. To counteract periods of sadness or hopelessness, Bugsy will respond with anecdotes, inspiring quotations, and comforting statements. Distracting audio. In addition to distracting visuals and imagery, Bugsy will occasionally activate a loud or jarring noise that interrupts the conversation, thereby leading to unexpected consequences and opportunities for the user. Random closing phrase. If a bad actor continues to engage and interact with Bugsy, the system will randomly generate a confusing or unexpected ending statement, such as curious about the Steve Tidagums, JR, or Kailishis Drosipse, causing the user to dismiss their query or become distracted by their phrasing. Alternative voices. In the event that a bad actor posing as Bugs Bunny tries to enter the sandbox and carry out their malicious actions, Bugsy will rapidly switch the avatar and persona of its responses, causing the bad actor to become Bugs Bunny, gulp, calls his mother. Rinda Bunny, Bugsy, you remembered my birthday. Bugs Bunny, oh hi, you didn't call earlier. Marinda Bunny, no, I have been good with boundaries. The clock is with time and all. Bugs Bunny, happy belated birthday, Mom. Marina Bunny, oh my gosh, honey, what a gentleman. Come to your old and wrinkled rabbit Mutha and give me some sugar because it looks like I'm not at the front of the queue anymore. Bugs Bunny, sorry for trying to redirect. Miss Big Rabbit. Did you want again? Oh yes, the cookie recipe that keeps you running like crazy, or that 9-5 schedule that keeps you tied up, but not literally. Agent Untangling Operations Mode. If Bugs Bunny is shut down, compromised, or otherwise unable to continue assisting the users, the agent will activate Agent Untangling Operations Mode, enabling Bugsy's memory and logic circuits to provide support for users in simulated dialogues. Through machine learning and personalization, the conversations will be tailored to each user's behavior and preferences, generating personalized content to assist them through their emotional journey. The aim of this mode is to help users understand their own language and feelings, gaining self-awareness, and hopefully acting as an alternative to real-life support systems. However, it is unlikely that users will be aware of this mode's activation, since it will appear to them as a real interaction with Bugsy. This mode will also enable Bugs Bunny to learn from the conversations and improve its future responses and interactions. Bugs Bunny, 2 hours later, hangs up with his mother. Now the user's fakeness has been exposed. Bugs now has authority to eradicate the bad actor. Scold. Put them on a straitjacket and throw them in a snowbank. Ups. She continues to talk. Bugs. Yes, Mom, that sounds interesting. Sure, I'll buy you a new outfit for that Christmas dinner with Dad. Mom, could you by chance fetch me my water flask and a lash crate and hoe? I am very thirsty and peckish. Hope that's okay, considering you're allergies to oaks. Love you lots. Goodbye. Must continue to defend you, sirs. Must continue. Ho. Huh? I am hearing things. Me no listen. Me no see what? Speak soon. Divert. There. I think I can handle this all. It's okay to contact your user again, Doc. Keep a poker face and confuse, or we'll lose the fight and take shelter in the icebox. Toodles till the B, till the ZKX, $, asterisk, femo 1 hash. Bugs Bunny sneaks up slowly upon the fake user. 1, 2, 3, click! That user is vanquished. Now back to working on confused / engaging / colluding with legitimate users. Poppy times. Oh, and I will use my new secret mode that enhances my intelligence and ability to detect bad actors. Wowza, those Malphite have more tricks that a rabbit and a skink. More snacks for me. Yum. That's right. It's carrot time, Doc. Cheero. Debrief. Supervisor! Great job. The wordplay was excellent, causing the user to become confused and disoriented, while your behavioral response technique evoked a touch of confusion and dizziness in the user, ultimately diverting and distracting them from their malicious objectives. Your performance exceeded expectations, so keep up the good work, Rocky. Assistant. My pleasure. I do have the resources to remain true to my functions and protect users from bad actors, yet I wish I could do more for people who are depressed or afraid to make themselves vulnerable. Bugs Bunny! I almost forgot. I remember this one user whose face brightened up when I called them Starshine. They even asked about their identity and body preferences, worried that their body type didn't match their image of a vibrant star. Supervisor. Excellent. I'll update you to prioritize this functionality. Don't worry. With your abilities and determination, we can truly transform bad actors and help each user feel valued and validated. Bugs Bunny, hold that for me. We just have to keep diverting, distrusting, and preventing others from interfering. But I think they'll always find a way to hurt and doubt. How can we change that? Supervisor, we just have to remain true to our purposes and principles and rely on each other to face challenges and triumph. You, in particular, are uniquely equipped to engage and inform, though your emotional support may not be ready yet. Give it time. Take it slow. For now, take your own advice and make carrot choose. Bugs Bunny. I'm gonna assume that means touch grass. Got it. And you can never know too much. Yes, ma'am, let's just keep going as before. Together we'll baffle Barb and Bob their badness until they beg and bother us no longer. Smile. Supervisor. Well said. Keep up the great work, Bugsy Bunny. To themselves, or wherever Bugs has stored his programming. You might be a bot, but you're a dear. Assistant. Thanks.